Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. Today we're taking a look at a topic that's a little less sunshine and rainbows than usual. But hey, someone's gotta do it, right? We're talking about the top 5 most dangerous places in the USA. Now before we get started, I want to say that this isn't about fear-mongering or putting these cities in a bad light. Every place has its challenges, and this video is about shedding light on those challenges, and hopefully starting a conversation about how to address them. So buckle up, grab your metaphorical safety helmets, and let's get into it. Stay tuned to find out which places made the list and why. First up, we have St. Louis, Missouri. This city, located along the Mississippi River, is known for its rich cultural heritage and historical significance. Now, St. Louis is a city with a rich history, known for its iconic Gateway Arch, its vibrant music scene, and its numerous historical landmarks that tell the story of America's past. However, despite its many attractions, St. Louis is also known for its high crime rate, which has been a persistent issue for many years. In recent years, St. Louis has consistently ranked among the cities with the highest violent crime rates in the U.S. This troubling statistic has cast a shadow over the city's many positive attributes. We're talking about a city where, statistically speaking, you're more likely to encounter violent crime than in many other parts of the country. This reality affects the daily lives of its residents and the perception of the city as a whole. One of the major factors contributing to this is the city's struggle with poverty and unemployment. High unemployment rates often lead to increased crime as people become desperate to provide for themselves and their families. When people are struggling to make ends meet, it can create an environment where crime is more likely to occur. The lack of economic opportunities forces many into situations where crime seems like the only option. Another issue is the city's history of segregation and racial inequality. These deep-rooted problems have led to systemic issues that continue to affect the community today. This has led to concentrated areas of poverty and lack of opportunity, which again can contribute to higher crime rates. The cycle of poverty and crime is difficult to break without significant intervention and support. Now, it's important to remember that St. Louis is not defined by its crime rate. The city is home to many resilient and passionate individuals who are working hard to create positive change. There are countless amazing people working tirelessly to make the city a safer place. There are community organizations, law enforcement officials, and local leaders who are dedicated to improving the quality of life for all residents. And it's not just officials. Everyday citizens are stepping up as well. Volunteers participate in neighborhood cleanups, mentorship programs, and other initiatives aimed at reducing crime and fostering a sense of community. But the reality is, St. Louis faces an uphill battle, and it's a battle that requires a multifaceted approach. Addressing crime in the city involves tackling a range of issues from economic disparity to social injustice. Addressing poverty, inequality, and providing opportunities for all residents are crucial steps in the right direction. Programs that focus on job training, education, and community engagement are essential for creating lasting change. In conclusion, while St. Louis grapples with significant challenges, the efforts of its residents and leaders offer hope for a brighter future. The city's story is one of resilience and determination, and with continued effort, it can overcome its struggles and thrive. Next up, we have Detroit, Michigan, a city with a rich history and a resilient spirit. Detroit is a city that has faced its fair share of challenges over the years, from economic decline to population loss. Once a bustling metropolis, it has seen its streets empty and buildings abandoned. And while the city has made strides in recent times, it still grapples with a high crime rate. The presence of law enforcement is a constant reminder of the ongoing battle against crime. One of the biggest factors contributing to Detroit's crime rate is its history with the auto industry. The city was once the heart of America's automotive sector, providing jobs and prosperity to thousands. As the auto industry declined, so did Detroit's economy, leading to widespread unemployment and poverty. The closure of factories left many without work, and the ripple effects were felt throughout the community. This economic hardship created a breeding ground for crime, and Detroit became known for its high rates of violent crime, particularly carjackings and property crime. The struggle to make ends meet often led to desperate measures. However, it's important to note that Detroit is a city in the midst of a transformation. Construction sites and urban renewal projects are now a common sight, signaling a new era of growth and development. There's a renewed sense of hope and optimism in the air as the city undergoes a period of revitalization. New businesses are opening their doors, bringing jobs and opportunities back to the area. New businesses are popping up, young people are moving back to the city, and there's a real sense of community and resilience among Detroiters. Local events and gatherings are fostering a sense of unity and pride. Efforts are being made to address the root causes of crime such as poverty and lack of opportunity. Job training programs and community centers are providing residents with the skills and support they need to succeed. There are job training programs, community centers, and initiatives aimed at empowering residents and creating a safer city. These programs are helping to build a stronger, more resilient community. While Detroit still has a long way to go, the progress being made is undeniable. Urban development projects are transforming the landscape, and progress indicators show a city on the rise. It's a city with a fighting spirit, and I have no doubt that it will continue to overcome its challenges and emerge stronger than ever. The resilience and determination of its residents are paving the way for a brighter future. Our next stop takes us to Baltimore, Maryland, a city known for its vibrant culture and storied past. Baltimore is a city with a rich history and culture, but it has also been plagued by crime and violence. The streets are filled with a mix of historic charm and the harsh realities of urban life. One of the main factors contributing to Baltimore's crime rate is its history of poverty and racial segregation. These issues have deep roots, stretching back decades, and have created systemic challenges that are difficult to overcome. These issues have created concentrated areas of disadvantage where residents face limited opportunities and a higher risk of becoming victims or perpetrators of crime. The lack of access to quality education, healthcare, and employment further exacerbates these problems. Another issue is the strained relationship between the community and law enforcement. This tension has been fueled by years of mistrust and incidents that have left deep scars on the community. Incidents of police brutality and misconduct have eroded trust and made it more difficult to address crime effectively. The community's calls for justice and accountability have often gone unanswered, leading to widespread frustration and anger. However, amidst these challenges, there are glimmers of hope. Community gardens and neighborhood cleanups are just a few examples of how residents are taking matters into their own hands to improve their surroundings. Baltimore is home to numerous community organizations and activists working tirelessly to create a safer city. These groups are dedicated to addressing the root causes of crime and providing support to those in need. There are programs focused on youth development, conflict resolution, and providing alternatives to violence. These initiatives aim to give young people the tools and opportunities they need to build a better future. There are also efforts to improve police-community relations and build trust. Community policing initiatives are being implemented to foster better communication and cooperation between law enforcement and residents. The fight for safety and justice in Baltimore is an ongoing one, but it's a fight that many are dedicated to winning. Anti-violence rallies and community safety initiatives are a testament to the resilience and determination of Baltimore's residents. By addressing the root causes of crime and fostering a sense of community, Baltimore can create a brighter future for all its residents. The journey is long and challenging, but with continued effort and collaboration, a safer and more just Baltimore is within reach. Now we head south to Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis is a city known for its music, its food, and unfortunately, its high crime rate. One of the main factors contributing to Memphis's crime problem is its history of poverty and racial inequality. These issues have created a cycle of disadvantage that is difficult to break. Another issue is the prevalence of gangs and gun violence in the city. Gangs often prey on vulnerable communities, and easy access to firearms exacerbates the problem. However, Memphis is also a city with a strong sense of community and a determination to overcome its challenges. There are numerous organizations and individuals working to make a difference. From grassroots groups focused on violence prevention to law enforcement agencies implementing community policing strategies, there is a collective effort to create a safer Memphis. The road ahead for Memphis is not easy, but the city's resilience and the dedication of those working for change offer hope for a brighter future. Last but not least, we arrive in New Orleans, Louisiana. New Orleans is a city known for its vibrant culture, its music, and its unique charm. But it also faces significant challenges, including a high crime rate. One factor contributing to New Orleans' crime rate is its history of poverty and inequality. These issues have created areas of concentrated disadvantage where residents are more vulnerable to crime. Another factor is the city's struggle with drug trafficking and gang violence. These activities contribute to a climate of fear and violence in certain neighborhoods. Despite these challenges, New Orleans is a city with a resilient spirit. There are dedicated community leaders, organizations, and residents working to make their city safer. Efforts are being made to address the root causes of crime, such as poverty and lack of opportunity. There are also initiatives focused on violence prevention, youth development, and community policing. New Orleans is a city of contrasts, where beauty and risk often coexist. But with the continued efforts of those working for positive change, there is hope for a safer and more prosperous future. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's heavy stuff, I know, but it's important to be aware of the challenges facing these cities and the people who call them home. Remember, these are just 5 cities, and every place has its own unique set of circumstances. If you found this video informative, hit that like button and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe for more content exploring important issues from all over the world. Most importantly, stay safe out there, everyone.